time, but I want to show you a recipe to make some pan Sobao, which is Puerto Rican bread, sweet bread. It's going to come with 2 loaves, and it's super soft and it's really yummy. It's got a bit of sweetness to it. So to start, you're going to want to get your mixer, or if you don't have a mixer, just get a bowl. But what we're going to do now is prep our yeast. So we're going to take a 1/4 cup of room temperature water. We're going to add 1 packet of yeast. Okay. And then 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then we're going to mix that up, and we're going to let that cure for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it should rise up significantly. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to grab 4 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, and then you're going to add 1 cup of hot water to it. You want them to come together, and then you want your Crisco to melt. So give that a stir, let that melt, come together, and then you have to let it cool down. Very important that you let it cool down to room temperature. Now to your mixer, you're going to want to add 4 cups of flour, a 1/4 cup of sugar. You can add a 1/3 cup if you want it a little bit more sweeter, and then 1½ teaspoons of salt. You're going to want to get your dough hook, and then you're going to want to just stir that up. Put it on 1, get it all mixed up, and then we will add everything else. So here goes our yeast. It pretty much tripled in size, and it's a little foamy. So what we're going to do is we're going to add that to our flour mixture. And we're going to go ahead and put that on 1 and get that incorporated. Let's add every little bit of it. Let's get out of here. And then once that's incorporated, we're going to go ahead and add our Crisco with water mixture. Make sure that it has cooled down to room temperature. And you're going to add that little by little. Okay, so we'll give that a second. And you just add a little at a time. Let it mix. Add a little more. Let it mix. And then you're going to want to just knead this in your machine until all of the flour mixture has been removed from the sides of the inside of the pan. So now, if you look at it here, your dough has been cleaned. This is nice. There's no flour. There's nothing stuck on here. So you're going to want to take your dough. It should be pliable, it should be soft, and it shouldn't be sticky on your hands. So you're going to want to take this and put it inside of an oiled bowl. Cover it with plastic. Throw a paper towel, a kitchen towel over it, and then let it sit for 1½ to 2 hours in a warm spot in your kitchen. So here we go. We have our plastic on it, and then we're going to go ahead and cover it with our kitchen towel. You like that towel? Okay, so our dough has been sitting for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. So what you want to do now is you want to cut this in half, okay? And then you're going to move 1/2 over. We're going to take this and we're going to roll it flat, okay? So you want to take your rolling pin and just roll the entire dough until it's nice and flat. Once you have your flattened dough, you want to pick it up and you want to you don't want to pick it up. You just want to start rolling it. And as you roll, you want to tuck in the sides so it's nice and pinched at the ends. Okay. And this is going to be your loaf of pan Sobao. And now here, you just want to pinch it. Okay? Excuse the long nails. So you want to pinch the ends. Pinch the seam here. And then when you lay it on your pan, Put a piece of parchment paper and then spray or oil your parchment paper and put the seam side down, okay? Once you have your 2 loaves of bread, you're gonna wanna let it sit for at least another 45 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in my oven, in a dark oven, and just let it rise some more. So now it's been 45 minutes. So you're gonna wanna take your bread, make a couple slits in each loaf, and then go ahead and put it in your oven at 300 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. And here you have it, pan sobao, Puerto Rican bread. Super yummy, super soft. Now let's cut some of this and have it with some butter and coffee. Buen provecho. Look at that.